Cactuses are bad. Hey, Desert Grandpa, you got anything to say now that I did it? I did the thing. It's true, the blood of the hero resides in my veins. It's actually kind of gross. Hi, I'm Game Guy! It's time for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. A Link to the Past. Going to the past again, where we find ourselves back at the sanctuary through magical save and quit warp shenanigans. Seemed like the thing to do at the time, which is why I did it. Actually, getting the Power Glove opens up a fair bit of the world. We can now do the thing I wanted to do while I was here in the graveyard. You see this gravestone? You can push it. Yeah! Push that gravestone out of the way. Ah, yeah, we're back here. Remember this? This wall looks weak enough to just bash our face into. Find our way over here to this nice little, locale where we find a whole lot of money and a whole lot of other stuff just waiting to be pilfered from the castle. It's a real good time, I gotta say. It's just a fantastic time, to be sure. I wanted to get that out of the way, at least. It's been taunting me for a while, not being able to get those treasure chests there. It's a bad time. Thankfully, this time I don't have to worry about the snakes. Snakes are bad, truth be told. Hey guys, I know I was just here, but I had to make a small pit stop back in the castle. It's no biggie, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, you may remember a large boulder that was within our way in the past. That was this indirection. This indirection, you know, this indirection, that is the word that I chose to use. That was me trying to shoot that guy. It was very important that I do that. I was trying very hard. Get out of here, boulder. Oh, there's our spider friend again. Hey, spider friend, give me all your money. Oh, you dropped me a bigger money. I love getting money. But we find ourselves yet again in the dark, trying to find our way through. There's a hole here. Can't go that way, that is for sure. Sure are a lot of bats in Cave Town. A lot of bats. Nobody likes bats. They're probably bad. That's just gonna loop up and around. Oh, hi! You're just an old man sitting here in the dark. That's real unfortunate. Truth be told, you just lost your lamp sitting here in the dark. And yeah, I've noticed there's holes in the ground. Am I going to the mountain? I mean, that's where I'm going. Mountain's full of monsters. That's not a good thing. Okay, well, you told me to turn right. Oh, you led me to bats. How could you do this? You crazy old man? What are you even doing here? I don't even know. There's... Yes, I'm sure that there is. I kind of gathered that. You have a granddaughter. The king took her to the castle. Oh no, the wizard's plot. That's not a good thing. I know you told me to turn right, but I wanted to see what was to the left. To the up, as it turns out. Alright, meet the worst enemy in the game. Dead rocks. You can't kill them. They just turn into rocks and get in your way. Nobody even likes them. Meet the second worst enemy in the game. Boulders. I hate them. Anyway, missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I wait for the day they're safe. I talked too much. Yes, you did. You talked quite a lot. You probably almost died in that cave. Magical transporter mirror. Oh, that's nice. I got a magic mirror. Yeah, I feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. I'm gonna go ahead and hide in this cave from the boulders, because nobody likes boulders. Magic mirror. Its use isn't completely apparent yet, but let me tell you, this thing's pretty useful. If I were to, I don't know, look at it, I may, I don't know, see my reflection, but in a different place, and time, and space. If nothing else, while you're in a dungeon, you can use it and just warp right back to the start. Hey there, old man. I can't believe, to complete the quest, I need a moon pearl. It's in the tower at the top of the mountain. Alright, cool. He heals you if you talk to him. I can't believe such a nice old man exists in this world. I mean, all I did was save him from certain death in, like, a cave somewhere. It just seemed like the thing to do as, you know, the noble adventurer I am. Yeah, still can't lift up these dark rocks here. They're too heavy. It's an unfortunate time. I cannot go this way, so I best turn around. It's probably a good idea. You know, obviously, I'm not one to try jumping gaps. Link here doesn't know how to jump. It's a sad day. Not an ability he's going to learn for quite many a year. I believe this actually just connects to the old man's cave, so, not gonna really bother with it. Though, to be fair, there's a room in there that, I suppose I could show at some point. This cave will actually lead you back down the mountain. I'll probably be going that way later when we are done. No, there's like a cave in there that's in the shape of like the number 5. And I always found that amusing as a kid. I believe what I want to do is drop off here. This will lead me to this ledge and this doorway. Hidden inside are the delicious goodies that I may wish to have this day and age, like a heart piece. I enjoy heart pieces. I enjoy slamming my face into torches. It seems like the thing to do. To the top of Spectacle Rock. Yes. I guess I will have to get my climbing outfit. You know, the bandana, nice small, too small for me shirt, and some shorts. That is my climbing gear for the day. Meet Mini Moldorm. Third worst enemy in the game. There's a lot of bad enemies here on the mountain. Many enemies are actually worse. Don't get me wrong, I'm just gonna complain about everything. That is my duty as a Let's Player, to complain about everything. It is a noble cause, one that I have to deal with. Pretty sure none of the other caves really lead to anything interesting, but this is far more interesting than caves. Whoa! I am now a rabbit. Things are looking a bit grim here. Oh, that's a map. The map is slightly different by the looks of it. Things got a bit bizarre. Who are you, Mr. Bunny? It's like the real world, but it's evil and twisted. Golden powers would change your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. If I had a ball called a moon pearl, I can keep my original shape here. Don't call me a silly rabbit. That's probably copyright infringement of some kind. Oh no, you're not a freak. You're beautiful. Everybody keeps talking about this moon pearl. Apparently I look like a rabbit. I mean, I gotta see this for myself. Oh, man! That magic mirror, turns out, is actually magical. Found my way back to where I was, but now I'm on top of this rock. This is a nice little sparkly cloud. I bet if I touched that, I would head back to that crazy place, but we ain't got time to worry about... This is why dead rocks are garbage. I can't get through. Guy, okay, you can just go off screen, and I hope I despawned you. That's what I'm wishing for. I wanted to see what's over here. There's a thing here. Pulling out the book, because, yeah, I just had a feeling. Hold up the Master Sword to get the magic of ether. Well, I don't have one of those, so, just gonna have to wait on that. What's, out of curiosity, real quick, what's over here? Another bridge leading me to sadness. Can't go that way. Guess I got no choice but to head on up this tower here. This tower is a calling. It's calling my name. This is Tower of Hera. Hope you like crystal switches, because they are probably a main mechanic here in this dungeon. If you don't like hitting those crystal switches, you can grab a key that way. The other function of the mirror, allowing you to warp back to the beginning of the dungeon. Quite a handy feature, if I do say so myself. It's not going to be useful all the time, but man, when it's useful, it sure is. You can gaze into... Oh, okay, well, I mean, I I was gonna, you know, explain that myself, but I suppose the game can just do it. It's fine. Tower of Hera, like most towers, is pretty tall. This dungeon actually isn't that big, all things considered, but it's a problem. It's just a problem. I'm gonna have some issues, as my health is not looking too good. And the floor seems to be in the process of attacking yet again. You can actually slash at these with your sword if you are so inclined. It might be for the best. Kind of hang out over here and just slash at them as they come around. Gotta make sure your timing's good. This goes on for a little while. Gotta keep in mind, Link is actually left-handed unless he's facing to the right, so it's kind of a thing. I can hold my sword out, but its hitbox is not as large, so I'd rather play it just a little bit safe. That's okay with you. I'm gonna go ahead and not hit the mini Moldorm that I wanted to hit, and instead hit the other one. It's fine. One less mini Moldorm in the world to worry about. Got some magic and some skeletons. These pink skeletons are jerks, by the way. You slash at them, they throw bones at you if you miss. It's not a good time. To be sure, not a good time. Ah, a nice treasure chest. That's our big key. Finally, we can do that, I believe. This is a full magic refill. No matter how much magic you got, it's gonna heal you up to full. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the mirror to get right on back into it. Right on back into it, right on schedule. It's fine. Let's check out what's up here. Ah, yeah, these enemies are kind of a problem. If you hit them with your sword, you get knocked back quite a distance, and there's lots of holes in the ground. Something worth mentioning. See, like, that weird, like, moving texture as I walk, like, up and down? That generally means if you fall, it's gonna drop you down to the previous floor, rather than, you know, dealing damage. Furthermore, these little star panels will switch the shapes of the holes around. So we've got ourselves crystal switches and all sorts of other shenanigans, and lots of beeping to go with it. I suppose if I wanted to, I could release a fairy and heal, but I mean, that'd be kind of wasteful, all things considered. You can kind of walk along the ground here, it's fine. I would recommend hitting this crystal switch one more time. I should probably take that heart. It will stop the endless beeping, at least for a time. It's always a good time when the endless beeping just ends. Worth noting, these guys can't be stunned with the boomerang, I'm pretty sure. You can shoot them with the bow, but as erratically as they move, that's gonna be very difficult. These guys take 2 hits unless you can get a spin attack, so it's kind of why these guys are a little bit on the obnoxious side. Golly, I wonder where the boss could be in a tower. Quite possibly the top of the tower, I would think. It doesn't seem like we can get to the treasure chest at present, but it's fine. Are there any more hearts that I could possibly find? There's just money over here. There's just money. Worth noting, I do have a maximum capacity for money, so I don't really need to be worried too much about money right now. Maxes out at 999 for the record. This is an interesting thing. Remember how I said you could drop down? This hole seems suspiciously placed well enough for me to land exactly here. Get myself a treasure. That's the moon pearl. Protects the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. Might not seem like much right now, but remember when I turned into a rabbit? Well, hope you enjoyed it. Not gonna happen anymore. Might not seem super useful now, but you never know, it could come in handy. Never know. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. While we're at it, there's a secret to be found hidden within this dungeon. If you go up here and fall in this hole, you're gonna be falling for a while, because you're gonna land right in this thing, which is gonna cause you to land right in this thing, which is gonna cause you to land right in this thing, which is gonna cause you to land right in it. Well, actually, you're just gonna land here with a secret fairy pond, and it's gonna take you all the way back up to the top. It's fine. Reason I mentioned the crystal switch earlier, all of these pots have hearts under them. They might be useful. We got ourselves a boss. This boss. You know, Moldorm. Just regular old Moldorm. This guy, pretty infamous. If you've ever heard of Zelda bosses before. This guy doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does a lot of knockback if he manages to, like, hit you or bump into you or anything. His goal, pretty much just to knock you off the platform. If he succeeds, you have to start the fight completely over. Look at that. That's just bonkers. I don't believe a spin attack actually does any more damage than a slash in this one case, if you can help it. Holding out your sword is a great defense against this guy, because yeah, if he hits you without touching your sword, the knockback is much more severe. This is why I would recommend, you know, getting those pots available, because you might need them, all things considered. It's just a good time. This is just a good old sword duel to the death. Yeah, unfortunately, gotta start the fight over. This guy can get kinda risky. If you can help it, do not fall down the center hole. The center hole, I just walked right off because I was trying to avoid him. I'm pretty good at this. The center hole will actually make you fall onto another hole, sending you down an extra floor, just wasting even more of your time. It's all kinds of rude. This guy, not the nicest of dudes. He's just very erratic in how he moves, and he's hard to predict. I forget how many spin attacks it takes. Well, how many hits it takes, really. The thing with spin attacks is, while I don't think they do any more damage, they at least have a much wider and larger hitbox that has kind of a lasting effect. It's generally not a bad idea to make use out of them if you can help it. This guy... Okay, for the last hit, he moves very fast, and it is actually kind of scary, but I did it. It's fine. He's dead. Burger Snake shall never again troll the countryside. It's fine. Got ourselves the last pendant. That's all 3. We did it. We can finally go get that sword, I guess. Oh yeah. I've collected all the pendants. Let's go to the Lost Woods. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Alright, so, while we're up here, might as well just make my way back down. Where does this lead? I'm sort of curious. Oh, this is where I came out earlier. Never mind. I remember now. It's fine. It's fine. I'd go look at the 5 room, but it's so incidental. Like, does anybody even truly care? This is the exit path. You know, it exists. It's much more interesting than the 5 room. That's for sure. Much more interesting. I don't know why I even bothered mentioning the stinky 5 room. You can just dash here, but don't dash too much because you'll bonk against that wall and just go right in the hole. It's a bad time. Don't do it. And we're back here. Right where we started. Our adventure. Kinda. Next time, we got ourselves a sword to get. And then go kill a wizard, I guess. I think that was the goal. Probably. I'll see you later, and goodbye.